Hey, what's up guys? My name is Keara Graves and today I'm going to be answering either hard or soft questions. These two bowls have the questions in them. Now, let's drink some soup. Let's start with soft. What's your dream acting role? I feel like looking back on my 2019, I pretty much achieved all of my 2019 goals. So now I need to make new goals about what kinds of roles I want to play in 2020. I really want to get cast as a lead on a Netflix show. I just want to get really into the juicy scenes, and I want to get really into that character. What advice do you give to queer creatives who are just getting started? Oh my goodness. Well, I think that would depend what field you're in. Stay true to yourself and be authentic as possible, because you're not gonna get anywhere by trying to fit into a mold and not being yourself and doing something just because someone told you to. Whether you're, a content creator or a musician or whatever you're doing, focus on what you want to achieve and whose lives you want to touch by doing this. What was your first queer kiss like? I don't even think my viewers know this. I wasn't really out yet, and my best friend was super chill, and she was like, hey, do you want to test it out to see if you're gay? And I was like, this is weird, but sure. So it was not romantic at all. It was kind of just we were sitting on the bed in her room, and I was like, hey girl, I think I like girls, what do I do? And she was like, try kissing me and see if anything happens. And so it was really awkward, and we were like, nothing really happened because she was my best friend, and I didn't have feelings toward my best friend. It was just another pair of lips. Honestly, I wish I could say it was more special than that, but it wasn't. So. Oh my goodness. Why did I pick from the hard bowl again? When was the first time you had your heart broken? A year ago tomorrow, I had my heart broken for the first time. Who was the hardest person you had to come out to and why? That's interesting because I actually just came out to my grandparents over the holidays. My very religious Italian grandparents. How do you feel about it?
Good question. I accept it for what it is.
And I am really close to them, so I was really nervous about telling them. And I know they're super traditional, and I mentioned it a couple years ago, and my Nona absolutely shut down, and so I was really nervous about officially telling them. But when I did, surprisingly, they were like, okay. My Nona was like, well, we love you for you, Keara, and I was like, okay, let's go to a hard question. What's your biggest fear? Demons, ghosts, or vomiting also scares the shit out of me. How has being so open about everything affected your life? Well, it's helped me to become my most authentic version of myself. And it has helped me connect with my higher self. And it has also helped me connect with my purpose here on earth, which is to inspire others and just be good representation for others, and let others know that there's someone out there that understands them. Who's your favorite Insta thirst trap? Ari Fitz. Insert a hot photo here. Who was your first queer crush? Someone that I knew, someone that I went to high school with. It was really funny because she had that punk rock vibe, and I was not punk rock at all. I was not edgy at all. And so I found myself in the mornings putting on extra eyeliner, or wearing mesh, or wearing more chains just to impress her. And one morning I remember doing my makeup, and I was like, why am I doing this right now? And then I was like, because I want to impress so-and-so. And that's when I realized I had a crush on a girl, and that was my first crush on a girl. Let's do another. Who would you love to collaborate with? In terms of acting, I would love to work with Bridget Lundy Payne from Atypical. In terms of music, I would love to collaborate with Billie Eilish. That would just be so freaking cool. So the last question is, what are you working on right now? I worked on a ton of things in 2019 and most of them are coming out in 2020. You can get ready for Grand Army on Netflix. I don't know exactly when it's coming out this year, but that's gonna be a really dope show. There's a lot of things. But if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post about it for sure. And that's it, folks. Lick the bowl clean.